Hi my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you guys can see, it is completely different. Well, my backdrop is different. Usually you guys can see like my makeup, my palettes in the background. Today I just decided to bring out the old backdrops that I used to use back in the day. And I wanted to sit here and film this way. Let me know if you guys like the backdrops a lot better, or do you guys like seeing the makeup in my background? Little girl, no, I definitely want to know what you guys think. For today's makeup look, I definitely wanted to create a cranberry look for Christmas or for Thanksgiving, whatever it is that you guys want to wear this particular makeup look, para una fiesta, whatever the case may be. Today, I just felt like playing with cranberry colors. So if you guys want to follow along, please bring out your brushes, bring out your favorite palette. If you have a palette that has cranberry colors, bring that out. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette as well as my Supreme Mauves palette, maybe from Artist Couture. I think I want to bring her out and play, but mostly I have the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe Volume 2 palette. Seriously, one of my favorites, and I love all the cranberry reddish colors in there. But I just love this color right here from the Artist Couture, so I really wanted to bring this one out. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and going into Oh Hello eyeshadow, this one right here. A nice cranberry reddish eyeshadow. And with that, you guys, it's going to be our transition shade. So I'm going to place this right in the crease. Oh, so pretty. I love cranberry colors. I feel like they're also like very festive, you know? I don't know. I love it. So I'm gonna start to just apply it right here in the crease and then just moving it back and forth towards the inner corner. And then we are going to extend it going outwards. And we're gonna continue to just blend this in. Next, I'm gonna go into the shade called Stay True, which is another cranberry color, but it has a little bit more of purple in it. It's still using the same Morphe M433. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring this right in the crease. We're gonna use tapping. I'm gonna take this Kara Beauty, the K17 brush, and with no product, what I'm doing is just pretty much buffing out the harsh lines. That way nothing looks, no lines of demarcation. So we want everything to look nice and smooth. I'm gonna take the Artist Couture palette, the Supreme Mauves, and taking the shade called Prestige, this dark cranberry plum color. Oh, it's so beautiful. What I'm gonna do, you guys, with that, taking my Morphe M433, I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it. You guys can tell the color, it's a little bit darker. And I'm going to apply it right here towards the outer corner. And then we're gonna bring it right in the crease like that. And then with whatever you have left, just start to take it out that way. And I don't take the eyeshadow all the way in. We wanna keep it just right here in the middle and then towards the outer corner. Taking my Urban Decay Eden Primer, I'm gonna go ahead and just start to cut my crease. So pretty much doing like a half cut crease. My Jaw Cosmetics CC number 3 brush. And I am going to take this hair off. Do you guys ever get hairs in your makeup brushes or like even on your sponges? I blame my girls for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, starting to cut this like this. Gonna take this brush just to blend any harsh lines towards the outer corner. I'm gonna go into Obscene, hopefully I'm saying that right. This color right here from the Artist Couture palette. So pretty. I would go into the other purples, but since we are doing more of a cranberry look, I feel like that color is perfect for the lid. Of course, you guys are more than welcome to switch it up and apply a different color, but I'm gonna go into this shade. Like, look how pretty that is. Okay, so we're just gonna press this in. Oh yeah, this is gorge. Oh, beautiful. So it's gonna go all over. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Who remembers that song? I remember that song. Going back to that shade called Oh Hello from the Jaclyn Hill palette. That, you guys, with my Morphe M433. What I'm gonna do is just apply it right here. And then we're gonna go back into Prestige from the Artist Couture palette. And I'm gonna pat it right next to it. So now we're gonna go back into Prestige. And like I said, we're gonna tap that purple shade right there. Ooh, yes. Oh, I love dark plum shade. I love eyeshadows. Oh, you guys. I can't wait till that day comes where I get to collab on my own eyeshadow palette with a brand. Me muero. Like legit, I would die. Oh, gorge. So I'm gonna take a makeup wipe. I'm just gonna clean up really quick, just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go in with an liquid eyeliner. So I'm gonna go into the Cara Beauty. This is their matte liquid eyeliner. I rarely do wings, but today I felt like doing one. All right, guys, so for my primer, I'm gonna go into my Milk Hydro Primer. You guys know how much I love this stuff. It's so good. I feel like my foundation really does stick really nicely to this. It truly lasts a lot longer and oh, it feels so good. It's so hydrating. Obviously, Hydro Primer. So I'm gonna mix two foundations. So I wanna go into my Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. Now the shade that I am in the summertime is Warm Beige. Because I am a little bit lighter, I need to go back and buy a shade a little bit lighter than this. Excuse me, sir. So annoying. So annoying. As I was saying, I'm gonna mix it with my Dose of Colors in the shade 109. This is their Meet Your Hue foundation. And like I said, I'm gonna mix both of these because I definitely am a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna do one pump of the Born This Way and then one pump of the Meet Your Hue. The brush that I'm gonna use today, guys, is from Be Bella. It's the NG357. And I am just going to apply this all over. I'm gonna take it down my neck. For cream contour, I'm gonna go into my Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer in the shade Medium number 2. I love this stuff, you guys, so much. And I'm using my Jessup Beauty brush to, I love this brush, by the way. It's so good. It reminds me of the Makeup by Ariel brushes. Just a little bit more affordable. So as per usual, I am gonna take it in here. Tap, tap, tap. I love this cream bronzer because it just melts into the skin so nicely. And it blends really, really well. For concealer, of course, my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. And I have the shade Almond is the one that I'm gonna use today. And we're just gonna place it in the areas where I always do. I always place. This concealer is so good. If you guys have never played with this, oh, you guys are missing out. It's so good. Blend it out. I am gonna go into this Real Techniques. It's called the setting brush, but I love to use it to blend out concealer. It really blends it really well. And it, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it just makes it look nice and flawless. Obviously with the brush, this is going to provide more coverage than if you were to go in with a beauty sponge. Beauty sponges can sometimes soak up more product than a brush. So if you want extra full coverage, I would definitely recommend going with a brush. And then you can also go over it with a clean beauty blender on top if you want to remove any extra product. But you guys know me, I love a full coverage beat. Going back into that Jessup Beauty brush, you guys, and just pretty much blending out any harsh lines, making sure that everything is blended. Now, I've been loving doing this technique, you guys. It's grabbing a pressed setting powder. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's just a traveling size, travel size. You can also buy like the regular big size. I think retails for like $55, I think. But this has seriously been lasting me quite a bit. I really, really love this. So I'm gonna go into a makeup sponge puff, and I'm just gonna go ahead and actually make sure. I'm gonna look up, blend out any lines that I have. We don't want any concealer settling in. And then we're gonna go right in and just press this powder and set our under eye. Oh, look at that, so flawless. Now, if you are oily like me, or you don't want your eyes to crease very fast, this is a good step to do first. And then you go in with your translucent setting powder. Like, you see all this oil or shine, go on top of it with this pressed powder and it goes away. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, look how matte I look now. So if you are oily, go in with a pressed powder first. This truly helps control the oils throughout the day. For bronzer, I'm gonna go into my City Bronzer in the shade number 200 from Maybelline. And I'm gonna use my Morphe M405 brush, and I'm just pretty much going to set the areas where we went in with the cream contour. I like to just pat it in like that. I do like to bring it into my eyeshadow. You guys know this, right underneath my brow bone. And bring it in here again. The forehead, you guys know how much I love a bronzy forehead. I love a bronzy forehead. I know that it probably is too much for some of you guys, but don't go in with too much bronzer if you don't like a lot of bronzer, because I do. Now, you guys already know how much I hate contouring my nose. Like, I freaking hate it. I want a nose job one day because I hate this bump right here. Do you guys see it? Like, I can clearly see it. So I suck at contouring my nose, but we're gonna just apply a little bit of bronzer on the side. Just hit it on the side like that. Bring it in to the eyeshadow as well. I have my Laura Mercier 8 translucent powder, and I am going to just bake the sides of my nose like that. And I'm also gonna apply some underneath my under eye, because we are gonna go in with the red again. I'm not gonna do the rest of my face because I already went in with a setting powder. With the translucent powder, I only want it underneath my eyes. But again, it's totally optional if you feel like this is just too much powder for you. Like, if you have dry skin, then I would definitely say skip out on that part. I feel like once you set your eyes with it, or your under eyes with this, even if you're oily or if you are dry, it's gonna hold up really nicely, because this product is seriously bomb. It's amazing. Taking my NYX Cosmetics Epic Eyeliner in the shade Pitch Black, just the black. I'm gonna run this in my waterline, as well as tide lining my eye. So what that just means is I'm gonna go right on top, because once we go in with falsies, we just don't want any skin peeking through. Got some black right there. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'll just remove it. That's a quick tip for you guys if you ever get black anywhere. I'm just gonna let it dry. I'm gonna take Prestige, and I'm gonna run it right underneath the under eye to blend out that black. That's why I have this translucent powder underneath my under eye, so that I can just dust it away. Taking the shade called Oh Hello from the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm also gonna run that towards the bottom lash line. For my eyebrows, I'm gonna go into my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 4. I absolutely love my brow pencil. It is so good. It is super pigmented, so a little bit goes such a long way. And then for some blush, you guys, I'm gonna go into the Beauty Creations. This is the shade called Timid Baby. This blush is so pretty. It's definitely one of my favorite blushes from them. It's like a corally peachy shade. I'm just gonna apply it right here. For my bottom lashes, I'm gonna go into my Better Than Sex mascara and just apply it on the bottom ones. For highlight, of course, I'm gonna go into the Beauty Creations Let's Get Cozy palette. And I am gonna go into this color right here. It is one of my favorites from this palette. A little bit though goes a long way. So just go in very gentle with this. Like, look at that. Just a little bit right here. Woo. It is so bright. I'm also going to apply some just right here in the inner corner just to brighten that up a little bit. And then just a little bit on the highest points of my face. For my lips today, I am going to go into a burgundy shade because obviously we're doing a cranberry look. Now, it's totally optional because you guys can also go in with whatever lip color that you guys want to go into. Like a nude would be super pretty with this, as well as like a nudie beigey gloss will look absolutely stunning with this type of makeup look. But since I always do nudes, I literally do nudes all the time, as you guys know if you watch my channel. I always go into a nice juicy nude lip. But today we're definitely gonna just switch it up and go in with a burgundy. So for my lip pencil, I'm gonna go into ColourPop. This is in the shade Grunge Girl. And then for the matte liquid lipstick, Time Los Angeles in the shade Corruption. All right, guys, so here is the final look, the lipstick. What do you guys think? Do I look weird with this type of lipstick? Let me know in the comments right now down below. I haven't worn a lipstick like this in years. Years ago, I used to love wearing like really bold lipsticks. And recently I've just been wearing a lot of like nudes, as you guys already know. So let me know, pause this video. Do you guys like me in something colorful or more in my nudes? Let me know. No me ofendo, no me ofendo. So obviously this look is complete. Let me know what you guys think of the makeup look as well. Is this something you guys would wear for the holidays? This is really giving me like Thanksgiving vibes, you know, with a nice black dress. Sadly, I'm not going anywhere for Thanksgiving, so my makeup look is not going to be like this crazy. I'm going to be going live and getting ready with you guys for Thanksgiving next week. Oh my god, I can't believe Thanksgiving is next week already. Like, it literally gives me chills. But let me know what look you guys are going to be doing for Thanksgiving. I want to know. Comment down below if you guys love this, and of course, if you do recreate this and you felt inspired by today's tutorial, don't forget to tag me on Instagram or even on TikTok. I do post there daily, so definitely follow me there. And of course, before you do leave today, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. That helps my channel out so much, more than you guys actually know. And of course, do not forget to hit the little notification bell because that does notify you every time that I upload a new video here on my channel. Besitos, I love you, and I am sending you guys a really big hug. Take care. Bye.